Well, greetings and welcome back to Parade of Quartets. We hope you're enjoying the program, and we are delighted to have a special guest here with us today, Miss Cynthia Holland from Aiken, South Carolina, over in the South Carolina area to talk about the elections over in that area. She's the executive director, am I right,
Yes, executive director.
for the Aiken Board of Elections. So how are you doing, Ms. Cynthia?
I'm doing fine today. How about you?
I'm doing great. So tell us, you know, how things are going over in Aiken. Well, let's talk about Cent first.
Okay.
I say Cent because I've been knowing you a long time, uh,
Yes.
Miss Hollins. And so tell us, how are things going over in the South Carolina area as it relates to voting?
We're moving along. We haven't actually started the in-person absentee voting. We will be starting October 5th. That means that anyone can come in and actually cast your ballot before Election Day if you have a reason to, or over the age of 65. As you know, in Georgia, you actually have early voting, meaning you don't have to have a reason. But we're also hoping that tomorrow, when the House reconvenes, that there's an amended bill out there that will allow the governor to pursue, as he did in June, the state of emergency reason, and that will allow all voters that are eligible voters to go ahead and cast their ballot before time.
So when you're voting in Aiken, your job over there is not just for Aiken, but for some of the surrounding areas. Tell us, what areas do you cover?
Yes, we have several municipalities, New Ellerton, North Augusta, Windsor, Monetta. We have several municipalities that are city. Um, I actually work for the county, but if they have an election, we also help them if they request us to.
Them meaning what areas?
Such as in North Augusta, they have their own election commission,
Okay.
but at the same time, they don't have the equipment. So we service them by allowing them to use our equipment. We get the poll managers, do the training, but they certify their own elections.
Okay.
Then you may have an area like Sally, South Carolina, that does not have their own commission. And so we service them by actually certifying their election.
Okay. Elections over in South Carolina are going to coincide the same dates over as across the country, November the 3rd.
Yes.
So how does that work when it comes to absentee ballots and walk-in voting?
Okay, as far as the absentee ballot, you can do it by in person, or you can do the process through the mail. With your mail process, you would have to request an absentee application. You could do that by calling our office or going to scvotes.gov, or you can do the process by walk-in. And that's actually coming in and casting your ballot on the voting equipment.
At what point does the walk-in start?
October 5th at our location.
Right.
We'll have several other locations around the Aiken County area. And you'll be able to go to North Augusta Community Center, Odell Wheat Center, the church out in Windsor. But all of that information will be posted on scvotes.gov. So look out for those location dates and time.
So Ms. Hollins, can you give us a phone number or an email address? Yeah, I think you gave that earlier, that if anyone has questions, they can contact you.
Yes, you can contact our office, Aiken County Voters Registration and Elections, at 803-642-2028. And you can also visit the website, scvotes.gov, that has a lot of information out there that you can just get offline instead of calling the office. But that's the information that you need to find out all your voting information in South Carolina.
Well, we'll put that number across the screen, and so if anyone needs to contact your office, they'll have it and can call you and one of your staff members. And again, thank you for joining us and giving this information out.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.